got here the NASA social folks coming into the enormous vehicle assembly building, which is, of course, always a treat. I love to get everyone's expressions as they come in and see this for the first time. If you've never been in here, it's just an enormous building. I've taken some photos and videos of it before. It's what I call a cathedral to space flight. Everybody's impression is always one of total awe. And right now they're preparing it for space launch system, so there's work going on in here. This is obviously a working facility. This is where the Saturn V's were stacked. This is where the shuttles were mated to their SRBs and fuel tanks, and this will be where SLS is constructed as well for EM1.
Where do you want me to stand first?
Fantastic. Like I said, this is a working facility, so a lot of stuff going on in here.
All right, if everybody can come over here in the middle, we'll huddle up here. All right, welcome to the vehicle assembly building, everybody. So for those of you that are just getting in here for the first time ever, this building was built to stack the Saturn V rockets as part of Launch Complex 39. It's a pretty special place, a lot of history in here. We're going to just walk down the aisle here and go through some of that and so on, so just watch your step. Please stay with the group.
Hard hat area. Alex, you're getting a lot of love on that.
Oh yeah, I love this. I love that I get to show them this.
It just keeps going up. Try to get out in the middle here to really get a good look.
This building was constructed for the
showing you earlier, there's the mobile launch platforms and the crawlers that come in, and we'll move on down and see that a little bit later here. But I do want to point out a couple different things for some of these bays. So these red platforms are original from the Apollo days. They are sized in order to put Saturn V rocket parts in here. Since then, there's a bunch of those that are kind of painted are going in for SLS or kind of natural steel color. They've not been painted at all. So we'll see a variety of the heritage ones as we go on down here.
Sorry.
What do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about the VAB?
Amazing. I mean, I didn't realize how tall it was.
This is a big facility. It's I believe it's still one of the largest continuous indoor spaces, if not in the state. I mean, if not in the country, then in the state. For a while, it was the tallest building in Florida.
Really?
Yeah. After it was constructed in the 60s.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So they don't have a lot of really high buildings here.
It's no, well, not until like Miami and
Oh,
Tampa
okay,
started to
yeah.
build up. But it's the internal volume that really makes it amazing and incredible to look at. Yep. And again, on video, it's hard to appreciate the size of this, but it's just, they're going to be building rocket ships here, stacking rockets and making things that will take us off this world, and that's one of the most amazing parts of it. This is where the future is constructed, one beam, one rivet at a time, one weld. Over there is a test model of Orion, so they can work with the size and work with the dimensions that they need to for EM1, which is still slated for 2018. But of course, there's always the memory of the past, and tribute will remain to the history of the VAB and Kennedy Space Center, and of course the shuttle program. Members of the Space Shuttle team proudly signed this wall in commemoration of their contributions to the success of the nation's Space Shuttle program. So as you can see, the wall is just full of names. These are all the people that worked on it and dedicated their lives to making shuttle work.
I have no idea where.
I need to find yours. It's somewhere under there because they taped it.
Are you on there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
can't remember where.
Yeah.
Now what was your role?
Back then I was an electrical engineer.
Okay. Because of Shuttle and because of Saturn, because of Apollo, this building exists and is ready to construct the nation's next venture into space. So, that'll be Orion. Fantastic.